day 5. Another glorious morning. Wow. In Pembrokeshire still, having just left the campsite, Aberystwyth, Capel, something like that. That beautiful view from the mountain down onto the campsite. It was absolutely beautiful. I call it a mountain, I'm just throwing that word around there, it was just a big hill. Beautiful sights and beautiful sounds and smells of all the barbecues around me last night. And there's me tucking into some Prince's beef and rice. Do you know, I've run out of porridge as well. This morning I was like, no. So today's ride, 160 kilometres, so that's 100 miles, 2,700 metres of climbing, so it's my busiest day, I think, in terms of elevation and things. So, yeah. And there's no opportunities for cutting any route out either. That's it, I'm going to have to strictly follow it. But I've got more time today because it's a wild camp. I'm heading to Ynyslas Beach. I'll pop it on the screen. Ynyslas, I think that's it. That's how it's spelt. So I'm going to call it Ynyslas. It's 40 miles out. Someone will correct me in the comments. Right, let's get up that coastline. I'm sure I've mentioned it already, but I'm filming parts of this on my helmet cam. It's my old GoPro 5. I just want to share with you the fact it's starting to get heavy on my head. I got my exposure light up there as well. And at times, a couple of days ago, I was like, oh my god, it's getting heavy. I couldn't do this for any longer than I am going to. I started to think to myself, I've got Shaman's neck, or whatever it's called. Sure, all these 20%ers and such like before breakfast agree with me. Just chopped out a bit of headland. Strumble Head. Quite unnecessary. So I'm going a different way into Fishguard. And though I hope this is what annoys me. It's a bit like a car sat nav that would just go rerouting, and it just wants you to go back. Well, no, I want you to calculate back onto the route ahead. I don't want to go backwards. Normally I put a blue dashed line, but where is it? I think it's because I want mute, to be honest. Probably on mute here. Let's try that, shall we? Let's see what happens. Nope, made no difference. About third morning I've set off without music, and I never did put it on. I'm gonna make sure I put some on today. I've been just been singing to myself. Do you remember this song from the late 90s? It's called The Beat Goes On. It goes, drums keep sounding a rhythm to the brain, and the beat goes on. Doodly, like a little magic thing, the beat goes on. Well, I'll tell you, that drum beat this morning is my stomach grumbling. Look at that. Not sure where cloud meets sea. Three more miles to go and get some food in me, because I am hungry like a wolf. A little maze of single track roads as I head up to Fishguard. literally up. I was going to divide today's ride into 40-kilometre segments and try and find somewhere close to each 40, but I'm actually hungry, having missed breakfast. So when I get to Fishguard, that's where I'm going to have my breakfast. Hopefully with a great view that I can share with you. Left the Gilbert Bar, some town village somewhere, just before longest climb of the day. You might be able to tell, tired. It's more from heat than anything. On this climb as they're going up, the Wahoo said it was 30 degrees, and on descent dropped back to 27. So make of that what you will. I mean, look, I literally just stopped in, what was the name of the place? Oh, I can't remember. The last big city on the way. It was a mountain warehouse. Thought I'd get a woolly hat and a fleece, kind of light fleece kind of material. Lightweight, so I've got that in there as well, a little bit extra weight, because I tell you what, it's bloody freezing at night time. Temp just plummets like crazy. So last night I was like bloody cold, and the night before was even worse. It's what summer in the UK is like. When the sky is clear on an evening time, that temperature just drops like crazy. Oh, getting up to the halfway mark today. New Quays on the horizon somewhere up ahead. I'm not sure if I'm going to be wild camping or find a campsite so I can have another well-earned shower. Let's go down into New Quay. So sup, dude? Beautiful beach. Is this South Wales still or Mid Wales? I don't know. Ouch. But I'm here at New Quay. Been here before a couple of years ago for an old accession description. I think it was a 400. Don't know. Can't remember. But that's the Mariners fish and chips. It used to be a sit down affair. Now it's just takeaway. It's a beautiful day. I mean, look at that. 4:30. About 50 odd K to go, 55, something like that. I'm going to make a judgment call soon whether, in fact, I'm probably going to book into a campsite somewhere rather than wild camp. Because truth be told, the last campsite, all they had was a cold shower. I'm not having a cold shower. I need a good shower. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that coastline up there. And it's lovely and busy as well. So busy, in fact. I don't know what's down here apart from nettles. Look at that water. Seagulls on the hunt for chips. Hey folks, it's me, it's future me. Week later. I didn't want to leave the video just open-ended like that. What happened after there was I eventually left New Quay, got back on the route, and the actual route that I made between New Quay itself and Aberystwyth was not very good. It's quite a busy A road, so I ended up going off onto some smaller lanes and things like that. Eventually got to Aberystwyth quite late on in the day, and after that back on the route again to Borth and Ynyslas Beach, and arrived there about 10 o'clock, so I didn't really take any footage. By the end of the day though, I did manage to ride over 100 miles, and it was a very, very hilly ride along Cardigan Bay.
nearly 3,000 metres, so it was a long day riding. Anyway, do stick around, the next installment will be in a couple more days time. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.